No one is coming to save you. Do it yourself. You're waiting, hoping, praying for something or someone to rescue you. You think, if you just hold on a little longer, the right opportunity will find you. A lucky break. A miracle. But I'm here to tell you something that may sting. No one is coming. Not your family, not your friends, not your boss, not the government, not your favorite influencer, not your idols. The cavalry isn't coming. This is your life. If you want change, real, lasting change, you're going to have to do it yourself. This video isn't about making you feel good. It's about shaking you out of sleep mode. Because we're in a world full of people hoping for success without action, peace without discipline, wealth without effort. And that world, it will swallow you whole if you don't wake up. This is a reality check, and it's a blueprint for how to stop depending on everyone else and finally take control. You're going to learn why waiting for help is a trap, how to develop radical self-reliance, real-life stories of people who started with nothing, daily disciplines to transform your life, the tools you need to rescue yourself, how your brain sabotages you, how modern culture trains you to depend on others, how to build your mindset like a warrior, how to confront fear with action, the hidden advantages of struggle, how to rewrite your own story, what elite performers do when no one's watching, why comfort is the biggest threat to your growth, the power of controlled suffering. So sit up, lock in. This is where your transformation starts. This video might just change your entire life, if you let it. We grow up being told to wait for help. Be patient. Your time will come. If you keep doing good, someone will notice. Things will get better. But most of the time, they don't. Unless you make them. The truth? Most people are too busy trying to survive themselves. They can't carry you. They won't rescue you. And even if they could, would you really want that? Would you really want your life to be built on someone else's mercy? When you depend on rescue, you give up your power. You stop making moves. You start blaming. And nothing changes. And here's the kicker. Society often rewards dependency. It rewards victimhood. It teaches you that being powerless is a form of virtue. But it's not. Powerlessness is a cage. And freedom only comes when you realize the key is in your hands. So burn the script you've been handed. Stop following someone else's plan for your life. You weren't born to be saved. You were born to save yourself. Your life starts to shift the moment you accept this brutal truth. You are responsible for everything from this moment forward. You can't control where you started. You can't control the past. But you can control what you do next. You can control what time you wake up. You can control whether you scroll or study. You can control how you treat others. You can control how you treat yourself. Because once you stop waiting for someone else to fix your life, you start building it yourself. That's the moment you become dangerous, unstoppable. That's the moment you become a problem for every excuse that ever held you back. You are the solution. And the problem. You are the rescuer. And the one needing rescue. But the magic happens when you realize those are the same person. Start seeing pain as a teacher, obstacles as mentors, failure as your curriculum. When you change the way you respond to difficulty, you change who you become. That's ownership. That's power. That's when the victim becomes the warrior. Victim mindset sounds like this: life is unfair. They had it easier. No one helps me. Victim mindset feels justified, but it's a trap. It keeps you in the same place, waiting for external change before you take internal action. You know what destroys victim mindset? Radical responsibility. That means you didn't choose your pain, but you choose how to respond. You don't control the world, but you control your reaction to it. No one owes you anything, but you owe yourself everything. Take back your power, not by whining, but by working, not by blaming, but by building. Every second you spend blaming someone else is a second you could have used to fix your own life. Every minute spent complaining is a minute wasted. Life doesn't owe you understanding. It responds to effort, to consistency, to clarity of purpose. You're not a victim. You're a fighter who's been distracted. Time to come back. David Goggins abused, overweight, broke. But he didn't wait for rescue. He created his own discipline, his own structure. He became one of the toughest men alive. J.K. Rowling, single mom, depressed, living on welfare, rejected by publishers again and again. Did she quit? She sat down and wrote anyway. Harry Potter was born from her refusal to wait for validation. Steve Harvey lived out of his car for 3 years, bombed on stage, ridiculed. But he kept showing up, kept believing. And now he's a multimillionaire with global influence. Elon Musk broke after investing everything into SpaceX and Tesla. Everyone said he'd fail, but he doubled down, worked 100-hour weeks, and now he's literally launching rockets into space. Inky Johnson, career-ending injury in college football. Paralyzed arm. Dream shattered. But instead of crumbling, he pivoted, became one of the most powerful motivational speakers alive. You, right now. You can be the next story, but only if you stop waiting. Here's how you start. 1. Face reality. Stop pretending things are okay if they aren't. Get real. If you're broke, admit it. If you're lazy, admit it. If you're lost, admit it. Because you can't change what you won't confront. 2. Create a self-rescue plan. What are the 5 actions you can take this week to move forward? Make the list. Execute. No emotion, just execution. 3. Own your morning. Control how your day starts. Wake up early. Journal. Plan. Reflect. Meditate. Exercise. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything else. 4. Learn relentlessly. Read. Watch. Study. Surround yourself with mentors, even virtual ones. Upgrade your mindset daily. 5. Build internal trust. Do what you said you were going to do. Every time you break a promise to yourself, your confidence dies a little. 6. Eliminate distractions. Social media, toxic people, endless entertainment. Cut it. Get focused. 7. Stack small wins. Big change comes from stacking small wins every day. 1 more push-up, 1 more chapter, 1 more email, 1 more decision to stay in control. 8. Build a warrior routine. Create rituals that train your mind for war. Cold showers, intense workouts, tough conversations. Do hard things daily so real life feels easier. 9. Track everything. Journal your progress. Track habits. Measure output. What gets measured gets improved. 10. Create a code. Live by a personal code of honor. Discipline. Integrity. Consistency. Ruthless action. Write it down. Live by it. Motivation fades. Discipline doesn't. Don't wait to feel like it. Build systems that work even when you don't want to. Discipline is going to the gym when you're tired, working on your business when no one is watching, choosing a salad over fries, saying no to distractions. Discipline creates results. Results build confidence. Confidence creates momentum. And momentum changes lives. You don't need another motivational quote. You need execution. Stop hoping to get rich. Learn about money. Stop hoping someone will notice you. Build a portfolio. Stop hoping your situation changes. Change it. Hope is not a strategy. Wishing is not a plan. Dreaming is not action. You don't need a savior. You need a system. Here it is. Step 1. Accept full responsibility. Step 2. Make a self-rescue plan. Step 3. Execute daily, even when it's hard. Step 4. Measure progress and adapt. Step 5. Never stop. Simple, not easy, but life-changing. When you stop waiting and start owning, you stop blaming and start building, you stop shrinking and start growing, you stop fearing and start creating, you stop doubting and start doing, you stop reacting and start leading, you stop hoping and you start creating your future. You're not helpless, you're powerful, but only if you act. So let me say it again. No one is coming to save you. Not because they don't care, but because it was never their job. It was always yours. And the moment you accept that, you become the hero of your own story. Don't wait. Don't wish. Don't hope. Start. Today. Now. If this message hit you in the gut, if it made you pause, if it lit a fire inside you, subscribe to this channel. I drop videos like this every week to keep you sharp, focused, and building the life you deserve. And leave a comment below. What's one thing you're going to take action on today? This is your life, your mission. Do it yourself.